In this video, we are going to be installing MAMP to our local machine to create a local server environment on our computer. The first thing we're going to do is head over to mamp.info. We're going to grab the appropriate version of MAMP for our OS, and then we're going to install it on our local machine. Before we can begin developing websites on the Drupal content management system, we're going to need to set up an environment running PHP to serve as the backend of our website. For this course, we're going to be using a program called MAMP. However, there are other solutions out there, including XAMPP, WAMP, or optionally you can purchase web hosting from any variety of different companies. The first thing that you're going to need to do is navigate to mamp.info. And once you're here, you can click the Downloads link at the top of the web page. You're going to make sure that the operating system that you are currently using is selected, and you're going to click the download button. Now this download will take several minutes, so you'll probably need to pause this video and come back when it's done. Once MAMP is finished downloading, you're going to navigate to where the download is stored on your computer, and you're going to double click the icon. Now this process will vary slightly if you are on a Mac, so you'll need to follow the typical installation process on a Mac. Here we're going to say yes to allow it. We're going to select our language, and we're going to click next. We do not need to install MAMP Pro because we're only going to be using the free version for this course. We're going to accept the agreement terms. We're going to allow it to choose the default storage location. And we'll allow it to create a desktop icon for easy access. Once all of that is done, we're going to install MAMP, and we're going to allow the install process to happen. This also may take several minutes, so you'll need to pause the video and come back when it's done. Once MAMP is finished installing, it may ask you to restart your computer. You'll need to do this in order to progress with this lesson. Once you've restarted your computer, we're going to open up MAMP. When MAMP opens, it's going to attempt to power on both the Apache and MySQL servers. Now, if you get an error saying that port 80 is not free for the Apache server, don't worry about it. It's a pretty simple solution. To fix this problem, we need to navigate to Preferences, Ports, and change the Apache server port. In this case, I've used port 88, and then click OK. In order to test and see whether or not MAMP is actually working, we can click the Open Start page. We're going to visit this page again in a future tutorial. Once this page loads and we can see everything running, we know that MAMP is working. Because without MAMP being powered on, localhost 88 doesn't exist. So we know that MAMP is installed and up and running properly. In the next video, we're going to be downloading a fresh copy of Drupal 8.